Welcome, everyone. To a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. And then on Sunday, they go back home and will be hosting the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Ivica Zubac. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, they've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with James. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Driving in. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Wade. Three-pointer, no good. It's James on the wing. Leonard defending. The kick to Durant. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Pass to Wade. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting for Detroit, Wade at the line for one.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on. He is the threat.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Leonard. Detroit moving the ball around to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. It's 2-on-1. It's good. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said. So our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar.
Got a whole team down there, and I get a fucking
but
foul.
He's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
A line change here for Chicago. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Worthy. Baseline jumper right on the money.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And then Morant with the dunk.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Here's Leonard from the arc. Ball with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. High post Edey. The kick out to Ball. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Here's Worthy. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Ball, and they pick up 2. Ball's got 5 now.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Back to Leonard. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. And it's Chicago with a board.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
The drive by Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pistons trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Zubac. Here's Wade, pounded by Morant. Step back shot, hits the front of the rim and out.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. The shot. Offline from the top of the key.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Kawhi Leonard out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Daniels. Inside. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you.
Substitution, number 22, Tim Duncan.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Jordan with it. Pass to James. Down low. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
There's a screen. Here's Worthy.
Good D, LeBron. Good D, LeBron.
It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Back to Morant. For 3, Durant. Good, and the setup by Morant. And now a 12-point Chicago lead.
I just love
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Detroit making a change here. Wade's checked in. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Pistons in second. In third, the Bulls.
And these two squads that can run the floor at a lightning pace, they piled up more than their share of fast break points last year.
Daniels outside. Back to Wade. Leonard for 3. LeBron with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Daniels.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
James passes to Jordan. That one's good for 2. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Piston substitution.
And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's SGA, and that's good for 2.
You get total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
2 minutes.
James inside. He's against Gobert. Great D that time from Gobert. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Yeah.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Chalk up 2 there.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
Chicago leading by 7. George outside. Brooks the screen. And the jam by George.
I'd like to see that. PG getting after it.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. From the wing. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
George drives in. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Monk to the middle. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see
we played the whole season.
One little tweak to the game
The all
plan
fly
and
said this
everything
was Christmas
falls into
tournament.
place for a team.
Christmas tournament. I never did my subs.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. George outside. The 3, James. It's rebounded by Zubats. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Another team.
Shooting for Detroit. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot.
That's good from SGA.
The take, bro. Oh.
Pass to Wade. 2 on the clock. Oh!
The buzzer! Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try
Nigga
to
did the
carry
Michael
that
Jordan
energy
on
into
Jordan.
the next period.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Chicago, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Well, talk about stretching the floor. Great percentage from deep. You have to guard them out there. That provides spacing for this team.
And it opens things up for everyone.
And now let's take... Thanks for joining us. Time to head...
Mike about to push it up here.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Really
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Rodman in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
My God.
Pistons trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Wade, defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Brown with some nice D.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The 11-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Get out of here. It's a foul.
They maintain the defensive energy
It'll look like to
even
me.
when they're behind.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And they're on the run. Pass to Wade. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch.
Good, you
Let's
got
see how they respond to the
Dennis?
devastating punch.
Michael wanted
Defensively,
to-
you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that
He's
might be
Scotty.
why their deficit is what it is right now.
Took LeBron instead of
It's going to
Scotty.
take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Zubats.
The
James with
defense.
the rebound.
That's why we took him.
James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Brown said, let me get something. I ain't did nothing since I've been here.
Pass to Rodman. Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from 20 feet out, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown
No
with
way.
the block.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Chicago leading by 6. Outside Durant. Pass to Jordan. The 3 is up.
Bang! Ah, Michael.
Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And they recover it. Pick it up to pieces. Leonard with the bucket.
Oh, that's just classic Kawhi Leonard. The effort, the board, the points, all of it.
Jordan goes in, and the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert. Fourth, Ivica Zubac.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Everybody sit down for a minute, get a rest. Second team, help us for a second. Tell niggas to rest.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Wade.
No way.
Chicago with a
good
rebound.
Good D.
They've led by as many as 14.
What
a rough quarter for him. Nothing seems.
Okay, John turning it loose. What a sensational move captured from the connected cage. Sponsored by AT&T. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7.
No way.
Whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Here's Morant.
Whoa.
Flashes his vertical there.
Showing
took off again.
Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Daniels. And again, the Pistons missing. Chicago leads.
Last shot.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Morant. Good D by Daniels. And as we end the
Good try.
third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Chicago ahead, up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely...
Pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And Drummond in at center, filling out the middle.
Deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Biggs love when his passing skills are noticed.
What we do? Look good.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. We got Tyson Daniels.
D-Wade, fuck out of here.
Duncan and a power forward. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
On defense, the Bulls. Leading by 5. Wade, the pass to Gobert. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Jordan's checked in for Edey. Durant comes in for Paul George. And LeBron subbed in for Brooks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. And to me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point.
No.
Maybe even a question mark.
Oh, good rebound over Duncan.
And the defense, they were giving it to him.
James passes to Durant. 14 feet away. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
KD jams it straight down.
Maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Pistons trail by 7. Here's Wade. Clock at 6. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Bulls leading by 5. Screen by Durant. The 9-foot shot. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Make some noise for your incredible. Make some noise for your incredible. What a performance, fans. Make some noise for your incredible.
Outside Leonard. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. That's in!
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Durant at the arc. KD drains it.
His three-point...
Look at the Michael on him. The Jordan on him.
Mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Oh, that ain't a wall.
Touches it off the glass.
Very
ref.
difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
SGA against Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. You can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Outside Leonard. He launches. Jams it home.
That's what we like. We like this. We like this. We like this.
Ferocious all the way.
We like that.
That was good. Jordan against Leonard. Jordan goes in.
Oh,
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Mike cut it right back on him.
First team foul.
I said, watch out.
The line for Chicago.
I got this.
Michael Jordan.
Take a break. Take a break.
Oh, the first of two, no
come on, he
good.
missed the other one,
A
too.
heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Yes, sir! Count it!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's ball. 4 on the clock. Oh, there's the shot.
Shoot, and he wouldn't let me.
Turn it over.
Nah, Mike. He wouldn't let me shoot.
The Pistons shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Here's Wade.
Oh, my
That
God.
KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
Ball into the lane. They double team Durant. James outside. LaMelo! Can't get the three. Detroit calls timeout. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Chicago making some changes. Bradley, he's checked in for James. Edey comes in for Ja Morant. And it's Brown in for LaMelo Ball. The Pistons on offense. It's a 5-point game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard from downtown. Durant there for the rebound.
Oh,
Takes the win. Boy, hard-fought game. They did a great job
bang there,
holding on
Mike.
to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
KD 10 for 10.